This lick is from the Cream reunion gig at the Royal Albert Hall, and this is a lick out of the Stormy Monday T-Bone Walker tune that Cream do. We're in the key of C and we're just sticking to box 1 with one of the extensions. Let's check out the lick now and then we'll break it down slowly with tabs. Lord have mercy. Right, so we're in box 1, C minor pentatonic. So right up here on the 8th fret, we've got our box 1 minor pentatonic. And we've got the extension out of box 1. So if you start box 1 with your ring finger on the 8th fret, we've got root, and then we've got the minor 3rd here on the 6th fret of the A string, and then we can slide in from the 8 to the 10 and that puts us into box 1. So the extension, you can do it going into the box and then coming out. And Clapton would do a lot of this sliding out of box 1 from the 5, so the 10th fret on the A string, into the extension using the minor 3rd on the 6th fret of the A, and then back down to that root with his ring finger. So let's look at this lick again and then we'll break it down. I might do it in slow motion as well. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. So it starts off, it's moving from the 4 chord back to the 1, and Eric starts off with this chord. It's coming from an F9 chord, so it's the top portion on the G, B and high E string on the 8th fret, but he's playing that with his 1st finger, and he's playing it from the 8th and he slides into the 10th, so he slides in, then comes back, and then slide 8, 10 back to 8, all with 1 pick. So it's 1 pick and slide to 10, 8 to 10, and then we pick again, so that's what he's doing. He's on the 4 chord, and then he comes into this cool minor pentatonic lick, which takes him back to the 1 chord, and we're adding in a couple of notes from the major pentatonic as well. So it starts off, we do the little 4 chord embellishment, and then we're going to come up to, we're going to start with a stack. So we're going root to the 5th, so that's 10th fret D to 10th fret on the A. And then we're going to go right down the pentatonic, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 11, so the first part, and we've got 8, 11 on the B string, so that's the 5 to the to the flat 7. He does a hammer on pull off 8 to 10 on the B string. So this would be the 6th degree of the scale. It's a major pentatonic, and you can find it in your major scale. And it's also, if you're thinking of the 4 chord, so the 6th of the tonic is our major 3rd of the 4 chord. So he's mixing in that little bit of major, and it happens to be the major 3rd of the 4 chord as well. So we've done that hammer on pull off on the B. Then we're going to come over to the G string 10th fret, and then back to the 8th fret on the B. So we're going hammer on pull off, and then we'll go over to the G string and do a pull off 10 to 8. And I think Eric actually picks this, but you can get it a bit slower, a bit smoother if you do a pull off, but you can do either or, it doesn't matter. So we do that pull off 10 to 8 on the G, and then we're going to do a triple stack over on the 10th fret. So we're going to go D, 10th fret, then G, 10th fret, then back to D, 10th fret. And I do that in this lick with one finger. And then back to the 8th fret on the G. And then we do a pull off again, 10 to 8 on the D string. So it's a bit of a sequence going on, it repeats. So from the top so far. Let's watch the lick again slowly. We've done that 10, 8 pull off on the D. We're going to reach over and grab the 9th fret, so you have to do a bit of a finger switch. We're going to grab the 9th fret of the A, and we're going to slide to the 8th fret of the A, and then pull off to the 6th fret of the A, all with one pick. So this here, this 9th fret, that's your blue note. It's the flat 5. So we're going from, I'll go from the top. Pull off to the 6. We play the root on the low E, 8th fret. And then we go back to first finger on this 6th fret of the A, and we hammer into the 8th. And then straight after that, we're going to 6th fret again, but now we're going to hammer into the 7th. And then we're going to grab the root twice on the low E of the 8th fret. So that's 7th fret we're hammering into. That's our major third of the 1 chord. So there's the transition. You've gone from the 4 and it finishes on the major third as it goes back to the 1 chord. So it's a really cool lick. So right from the top, very slow. It's a really cool exercise if you've just sort of nailed your pentatonic positions and you want to get some cool licks and sequences under your belt. This is a great lick. Lord have mercy. I'll go 1 through slowly, as slow as I can. Right, so have some fun with that. I'm going to put this video and I'll put the PDF tabs on my Patreon page where you can grab it for free. If you've got any questions, please just leave it in the comments. I'm going to continue with a few more Clapton licks, and then I've got some more Kingfish, Kirk Fletcher and BB King on the way. So I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you soon.